Welcome back to Tech Now, the channel that brings you the latest and greatest in technology news. Today we've got a video that's sure to make you feel like you're in a sci-fi movie. That's right, the US Army is testing a one-of-a-kind robotic combat vehicle, and we're here to give you the inside scoop. Now, I know what you're thinking. Robots in the Army? What's next, laser beams? But trust me, this is the real deal. This vehicle is designed to be a game changer in combat situations, and we're going to tell you all about it. So sit back, relax, and get ready to witness the future of warfare. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tech Now for more awesome videos like this one. Let's get started. The US Army has been focusing on developing lighter versions of robotic combat vehicles for quite some time now, and plans to use a software acquisition pathway to get technology that can be applied to other categories of unmanned platforms in the future. The Army has chosen to concentrate on the RCVL platform, the light, smaller platform, and has separated the software element as a separate software acquisition pathway program. The Army's budget documents state that the software acquisition pathway is focusing on embedded software development and sustainment activities, including RCV autonomy software, control station software, and payload control software. The effort will incorporate soldier and integrator feedback into product roadmaps and deliver software to surrogate prototypes and full system prototypes for integration. The RCVL is projected to be fielded no earlier than fiscal 2028 and could serve as a scout vehicle or perform other missions. The US Army is set to test unmanned combat vehicles in simulated battles this year, a program that leaders called unprecedented, and a big step toward refining the hardware and software that will one day enable robotic vehicles to take the battlefield. In February 2022, the Army tested an RCVL demonstrator at a military training facility. It's equipped with a common remotely operated weapon station, CROWS-J, and a remote-controlled anti-tank missile launcher that can target and destroy a tank from 1.5 miles away. It also fires an M230LF lightweight 30mm cannon chain gun, an extremely lethal rapid-fire gun. Another demonstrator vehicle is the Ripsaw M5, once a star of reality television, but now owned by defense contractor Textron. Textron added an XM813 Bushmaster 30mm chain gun mounted in an unmanned turret to the Ripsaw, and is supplying examples for RCVM trials. Ripsaw would probably be best paired with the Army Stryker Brigade's combat teams and their wheeled armored vehicles. Robotic Combat Vehicle Light, RCVL, will operate among infantry and engineers, carrying supplies and heavy weapons. RCVM, Robotic Combat Vehicle Medium, and RCVH, Robotic Combat Vehicle Heavy, will be larger, heavier vehicles operating alongside main battle tanks and infantry fighting vehicles. The RCVL is a diesel-electric hybrid vehicle with a gross weight of roughly 85,000 pounds and a maximum payload of 7,000 pounds. The vehicle can travel at a speed as high as 40 miles per hour. The RCVM is also a diesel-electric hybrid vehicle and has a gross weight of 25,000 pounds. This vehicle can travel at high speeds of over 25 miles per hour and is also equipped with a 30mm cannon, which is controlled remotely. RCVH is the least clearly defined. It's meant to be a robotic tank with firepower and survivability compared to the M1 Abrams, but at less than half the weight, 20 to 30 tons versus 60 to 70 for Abrams, depending on the model and armor kit. But why does the RCVH need to be as survivable as the M1 tank? The heavies aren't meant to operate far ahead of the manned force, but alongside it. It's intended as a wingman, maneuvering with the manned tanks, so it has to withstand the same intensity of attacks. You don't want a barrage of mid-caliber cannon fire to strip the M1s of their RCVH escort. Quadruple robots are one of the most interesting developments in robotics in recent years. They're small, nimble, and able to traverse environments that frustrate wheeled machines. So of course, it was only a matter of time until someone put a gun on one. The Vision 60 unit, built by US firm Ghost Robotics, that's been equipped with a custom gun by small arms specialist Sword International. It seems the gun itself, dubbed the Spur, Special Purpose Unmanned Rifle, is designed to be fitted onto a variety of robotic platforms. It has a 30x optical zoom thermal camera for targeting in the dark, and an effective range of 1,200 meters. The machine was shown off for the first time at the Association of the United States Army's 2021 annual conference earlier this week. The conference bills itself as a land power exposition and professional development forum held in Washington, D.C. Details about the partnership between Ghost and Sword are unclear, but Ghost's quadruple robots are already being tested by the U.S. military. The U.S. Army isn't the only ground combat force to operate uncrewed ground vehicles. Russia's ground forces operate the Uran-9, a robotic combat vehicle that mounts a 30mm gun and 4 Ataka anti-tank missiles. Uran-9 was reportedly tested in combat in Syria in 2018, and though the results were less than spectacular, some would say horrible, Russia is forging ahead in creating its first Uran-9 combat unit. Meanwhile, the People's Liberation Army Ground Forces, also known as the Chinese Army, is testing a number of uncrewed ground vehicles, including the Norinco Sharpclaw and the Dragon Horse. Robots have the potential to revolutionize the way we conduct ground combat operations, whether that's giving increased firepower to a dismounted patrol, breaching an enemy fighting position, or providing chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and explosive reconnaissance. Envision these vehicles providing commanders more time and space for decision and reducing risk to soldiers. Research into uncrewed ground vehicles will eventually succeed, and robots will take their place alongside human ground forces. Despite the hurdles, there's a strong incentive for armies to get this right. Robotic vehicles are more cost-effective than crewed vehicles and are quicker to build. The army that gets it right first will get the most bang for its buck while reducing its own casualties on the battlefield. That concludes our coverage on the U.S. Army's groundbreaking work in the field of robotics. It's clear that we're on the brink of a major technological shift in the way we approach ground combat operations. The future of warfare is becoming increasingly automated, and the possibilities of these robotic combat vehicles are truly exciting. We hope you found this video informative and insightful. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on the latest technology trends. We appreciate your support and thank you for watching Tech Now.